Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Kong Jian in the district of Chufu. As in that last episode, we left our position as the intendant of the Hedong circuit in order to rebuke the Emperor, along with breaking his betrothal with our daughter here. Because as you can clearly see, the Emperor is a decadent man who has clearly lost the mandate of heaven, considering that there are earthquakes and rebellions and foreign invasions and all manner of excess within the empire. This man has 24 children. 24. He spends all of his time in the bedroom, I would imagine, to produce such a great menagerie of children. And with that, I mean, look at the Empire. It is pockmarked by these zones where the Emperor himself, the Huang Di, does not even have control. The Red Turban Rebellion, led most prominently by King Fu Kang, but also by many other prominent members of the faction that joined him. They are essentially ruling these regions unchecked. The Emperor hasn't even attempted to take them back. And I think it is worth noting that the Empire is very much nearing the division era. I don't think that there's much that will be done to stop this. And so it came to Kong Jian to do something that his honor and his righteousness demanded of him, and that was to publicly rebuke the Emperor in that way. And we have been attempting to build up some support to replace the Emperor with somebody who is perhaps a little bit better suited. Li Suo here is, I wouldn't particularly say that he is a righteous man by any means, but perhaps somebody who could hold the Empire together a bit better. The fact is, there aren't really any other choices here, and I think it's worth it at this point to try to promote somebody who maybe would have some possibility of steering things in the right direction before it's too late. Obviously, it would be nice if it was somebody who was a little bit more righteous, but the ultimate fact is that Li Sui is just bringing this entire place down, and when he does, it will unleash chaos and death and disaster upon the land and upon the people, and that's what we are trying to stop. So yeah, is Li Suo here the best candidate? Is he somebody who we would ultimately want to see on the throne? Probably not, under ideal circumstances, but this is not ideal circumstances, so we need to do something. I don't think that there's any easy answer for Kong Jian here. But the fact that he is attempting to do something to try to right the ship before it breaks itself upon the rocks, I think we have to give the man credit for that. He wasn't a man born to politics. He had his ambitions, but he's a scholar first and foremost, and he has proven himself as the foremost scholar, perhaps in all of the Empire, time and time again. But ultimately, he is doing his best to be the politician that he needs to be in this moment. But I don't think that there's much he would like more than to just remain in his estate here, but his conscience doesn't allow him that. So anyways, that's just a little preamble here. I suppose, what do we do in this situation? Well, we can negotiate an alliance. Well, that's nice to be able to get an alliance here with gentleman Li Keqin. And he's got 300 troops, which is going to be useful for us. We could send our children to the children's examination. We probably will. But I'm not going to do it at this age. We sent Guangsi to the children's examination at, I think, age 9. And the pressure and the stress that we put upon the kid ultimately led to his loss of life. So we are going to be a little bit more gentle with Xiaozong, but we'll see. Overburdened, as I make my way towards my chambers, I glimpse a servant staggering under the weight of a heavy burden, bound for the kitchen. Close by, I see Kong Zhao Zong, and I pause a moment to see how he reacts to the situation. Xiaozong? Yeah, Xiaozong. He steps forward and takes a share of the load, dutifully following the servant into the kitchen. When he returns, it's with the quiet pride of the self-satisfied. Well, look at that. He gets compassionate. Yeah, that is perfectly... I'm perfectly happy that our kid is turning out to be a compassionate soul. What does that give him? Yeah, a little diplomacy. Loses dread, loses intrigue. But, you know, it's a decent trait, and it's virtuous to the Jingshu faith, so... Good for the kid. Yeah, and I mean, Li Yanxiao. Didn't we have another Li Yanxiao somewhere? Whatever happened to Wei Li Yanxiao? He still serves the emperor in his court. He's gotten a little old, infirm, but he still serves the Huangdi. I wonder if we could invite him back. Invite to his court. He wouldn't join, but maybe having this guy in our court. You know what? Maybe this was part of Shihua's plan all along. Oh man, he's looking a little older. I don't wonder if he had a reason for getting Wei Lianxiao into the court of the emperor. If he could have possibly arranged that through some subtle means. I mean, the man does have 24 intrigue, so never underestimate the eunuchs in China in this period. They had a lot of power. War declared on Liege. What a surprise! That's gonna boost up the thing there, but yep, no surprise there. That's another peasant revolt. Well, how many peasants rising up this time? 20,000? Yeah, well, good job, Emperor. You're really keeping things under control. And look at this. There's a group of them right over here. I mean, how many troops are we packing? We have 600. How do we have 600 soldiers? Mercenaries. Oh, we still got some mercenaries. All right, let's go and. I mean, before these mercenaries run out, we might as well use them. Let's go and. You know what? Let's go and show the people that we are the ones that are keeping the peace. The Emperor can barely keep control. Rebels fighting rebels, running amok. And yet, who is the one who is stopping these people from, you know, besieging these lands, from causing havoc? It is none other than Kong Zhaojian and his trusted commanders, such as Tenzin Drakshi and various others. As I lean over and pick up a scripture to study, my son, Kong Xiaozong, bursts into the room by tranquil solitude. You won't believe what I've found out about Di Junshin. He breathes. Well, speak then. We learned a secret. Oh, she's got a secret lover. Well, alright, good thing. So our mercenaries are gonna run out in 7 months. So let's go and make sure that we make use of them while we've still got them here. So, here we go. We're gonna attack these rebels here. Are we helping out the Emperor? I mean, maybe kind of technically, but not really. We're helping out our own people here. Is 7 months long enough to get over here and defeat these guys? Up in, where is this? Dengzhou? We'll see. 6 months. How long is it expiring? 5 months. We might make it in time. We could go to the local examination. Let's take a look at the details of this battle. Yeah, barely anybody lost. Not too bad there. Our son has learned the Tibetan language. Well, good for him. We could influence his personality towards patient. 100% chance. We'll gain some stress, but I'm okay with us gaining some stress. Minister Du Shuyi, the Minister of Justice, has bolstered our career. See, look at this. Man, we're getting bolstered. You know, there are ministers in the government. There are ministers in the government here who are on our side, right? Like, well, I mean, the Grand Marshal likes us quite a bit. But, yeah, it's, yeah, Du Shuyi likes us quite a bit. Actually, oh, this is their opinion of the Emperor. Okay, never mind. So this guy loves the Emperor. The Grand Marshal loves the Emperor. But look at this, the Grand Chancellor doesn't like the Emperor. The Minister of Personnel hates the Emperor. The Minister of Revenue doesn't like the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor is not even particularly good. The Minister of War, yeah, he's not even particularly well liked among his own council here. We are better liked than the Emperor, so yeah. Something to consider here. Like, the Emperor rules truly through fear with his 99 dread, but that's all he's got. I mean, minus 507 piety is absolutely insane. Troubling translation. Sun Wan Chin is still looking over a book. Let me have a look here, and we'll help him out. Boosting his learning. He's a pretty well-learned man, actually. All right, can we get here? How long are our mercenaries going to last? Oh, 4 months. Perfect. Let's go and clear up the rebels that are besieging the province of our great ancestor, Confucius. There we go. Look at that. Tenzin Drakchi just absolutely manhandling them. Love to see it. I don't think our mercenaries are going to last long enough to do anything else, but look at this. Kong Zhaojian is taking care of the province. Who would have thought? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's worth considering the respect that our protagonist here would be getting. Oh, do I still have? Yep, it's still down here. Maybe I don't want to push our kid to be ambitious, but patient. Like, we could get him to be patient. Patient's a good trait. Boosts his learning. I mean, patient's a great trait to have, honestly. And it's 100% chance. We're going to take a little bit of a stress break here, but that's okay. We have ways to deal with stress. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is actually pretty close to... We'll seek solace in our journal. This is getting real close to the division era. The unfortunate thing is I don't know what's going to happen to us in the division era. You know, because the empire is going to break up, and I have no idea what's going to really happen here. To the implacable Kong Zhaojian, your virtues and wit are known all under heaven. I'm seeking advice and patronage from you. Would be welcome. So Prefect Zhang Tailang of Shu Zhao coming to us. Well, we will accept. Oh no, we shouldn't have accepted you because I didn't even look at his traits. He's forgiving, but the rest of his traits suck. An acquaintance's enemy. It would be an acquaintance's enemy, but with Intendant Li Shenqian's passing, the mantle of House Kong falls to me, along with the responsibility of safeguarding the family. Huh? This. What do you mean? The enmity between. Huh? Are we related? I don't think we are. Li, his trait, hatred for Shen Brood. Li Shenqian's hatred died with him. Nothing can bring... House Kong does not forget its enemies? No, well, why would we be feuding with this guy? Unless I'm missing something. I don't recall this being any way related to us. Prefect becomes our rival? Nothing can bring Li Shenqian. I mean, I suppose his hatred died with him. I'll just choose that option there, but seems a bit odd. Yeah, so our mercenaries are dismissed there. We can get another learning perk, which means we can grab Zealous Proselytizer. But I don't think we can actually use that because we are not the leader of the county. Yeah, we're a little bit limited in, to some extent in like what we can even get our guys to do. What do we have here? Emerge from seclusion. Oh yeah, let's do that. Seems like the disease is mostly past. I guess Kong Xiaozhong, I mean, he's doing good. He could possibly, we'll get him to age 11 and then we'll see how he does in the children's examination. What comes around, my son is looking upon me intrigued. So he sees his father studying, and our display may have a lasting impact on him. I hope he turns out good, you know? There's been an influx of hand-scribbled notes strewn about my court recently. The source, my son Kong Xiaozong, hunched over in an empty chamber, scribbling to his heart's content. I consider my own writing habit, my journal, rich with my reflections. Perhaps I've shared a worthwhile practice. Hey, look at this. He's gonna gain the trait Journaler. Nice, learning +1. Maybe he, yeah, I mean, Xiaozong seems like he's gonna be attempting to become like his father here. Oh, well, the Emperor has dealt with rebels, but like, it ain't gonna be long before we get some more, so yeah, man, this empire is right on the verge here. How long? 1870. That's not that much. Once it hits 2000, dissolution. Invitation to Li Yanhui's local examination. I mean, who is this? Henan? I mean, I suppose we could go. It's been a little while since we like let ourselves be known and seen in these kind of things. So yeah, I suppose we'll go. Our state manager Shanzi, good old the mountain child, still kicking around here. Shihua and Sun Wanqing, they're all telling no, Shanzi's telling a ribald story about 4 peasants he had seen in Shufu. I can tell a story of my own, or we can ask him to tell another story and reduce our stress just a little bit. Which I am certainly not opposed to. War declared on Liege. Wow, what a surprise. Who would have thought that was gonna happen? Ratchashia Si Yuan of the Red Turbans Rebellion. Another Red Turbans Rebellion. This one, 6,000 troops. Yep, oh man, right outside the capital too. Look at all these rebels all right around here. Sure, you're doing a great job ruling the empire. Jeez, this man cannot even the capital is like not safe. Alright, so we'll assist the examination, I suppose, while we're here in Shan. Yeah, I mean, the rebels are being defeated, but like, not in a very... Cowpox is spreading, oh great. Mad cowpox? Hopefully not. But, yeah, I mean, this is just like, if rebels are able to capture a castle in the mountains overlooking the Imperial City, how does that look for the Emperor? All right, who do we got participating? Oh, Shanzi is participating. The Assembly of Wits. I'm not going to go through all these events. We've seen many of them before. As usual, we will... Well, who is this here? Zhao Si Zhang. Isn't this somebody we know? I feel like it is. You're not married to, like, our daughter or anything like that. No. I think we'll confiscate the scroll. We're an honorable man. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that rebellion triggered another in 1915. Oh man. It's gonna happen soon. We will demonstrate how to pour the tea. This Empire, I think the Empire might break this episode. Ooh, I don't want you to get greedy. I want you to be just. I'll take the stress break here, absolutely, to give our son just. Oh, look at that. He's gonna turn out good. My fault. I should have secured the crate. Shanzi becomes our friend. Oh. Let's see. Clean up. Oh, I see. Shanzi's messed up, but we can take the... We could take the heat for it. I think we could do that. I don't think there's anything about... Well, maybe dishonesty is not a good thing. No, you know what? Even though this is kind of the better option, I think... you know what? No, I think that Kong Zhaojian, you know, as much as you can hold to some sort of righteous ideal, he's still a human, and like, you know, he likes this kid. He basically raised this kid from a child, and he, you know, Kong Zhaojian's not going to get in trouble from some governor. This man can't do really anything against us. So us taking the heat is truly like, it's just something kind of natural to do. And Shanzi, look, he's in the top. He's the top guy in the examination, so. Chongji. 77. Man lasted a while. Shushu has finally passed. You know what? I think that he was maybe who knows how distant of a relative he was, but like even if he wasn't a relative by blood, Shushu was truly an uncle to us for a long time. I think we had him. We got him when he was like in his late 50s or something like that. But he was been around for a while. So rest in peace, Shushu. We need a new Li Sheng. Sun Wan Sheng has honestly served us well for a very long time. Looks like there's a scheme between a couple people. Well, we will call out their scheme before the hall. Indeed we shall. Classics do not air. I'm just speeding through some of these because, you know, we've seen them all. We've seen them all before at this point, so let us grade each other's answers. We outmatch Governor Wang. Indeed we do. Wang got nothing on us. Now the real work begins. Is Shanzi winning this? I think he might be. What's interesting is we cannot... Oh, look at this. 20 days. It's entirely possible that we might end up getting another appointment. Yeah, I wonder what that... We'll see. We'll see what happens here. This is a day to remember. Yeah, I guess Shanzi won. And we got a Confucian education. Nice. Good job. You know what? We taught him well. Heart to heart. Long after most have gone to sleep for the night, I still find myself seated by the campfire. What's wrong? Shanzi asks as he sits down next to me with a concerned expression on his face. At first, I don't know what to say, but as I start talking, it comes out naturally. All my stress, my worries, my day-to-day issues. I just keep thinking about all of this. I ignore this flavor text. I keep thinking about what is happening in the Empire. How can we survive? How can we live when the Emperor has lost the mandate? What does this mean? Like, what can we do? And I think we spill our heart out to Shanzi. We may know a cure for the... Oh no, but he's gained the trait pneumonia. That's not good. You know, I'm tempted to pause here. I don't know if we would have... Oh, we can't withdraw from governorship. I just don't know if we would have been given a position the emperor, there's no way the emperor is going to give us an appointment. So once we're back from traveling, I'm just going to resign this one because I just don't think that I don't think we would have been given a position, honestly, if I didn't think that it was going to be so fast. Otherwise, I probably would have just refused further appointments. But yeah, I don't see this making that much sense. All right, so there might be have been a little bit of a weird stutter there because I had to go and withdraw those titles quickly because I just looked down and saw that we are at 2020 towards the division era. So I imagine that as soon as we unpause time, things are going to get a little bit crazy. The empire, long united, must divide. The will of the people and the will of heaven are one and the same, and in this instance, the adage has held true. The mandate of heaven has been lost. The nation has shattered. Dragons and tigers contend greedily over the throne. Tumultuous times are ahead. We are in the other rulers of the dynastic cycle. Okay. Interesting. Crisis is opportunity. Let's pause it here. Okay. So how is this broken up? We have the Kingdom of Shannan here. Wang, Sui, Wen Wang. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be... So he holds some... Oh, actually, definitely some titles kind of all around. Probably one of the more powerful ones, actually. What happened to the emperor, the former emperor himself? I don't even know. Li Sui. Huh. Man, crazy. Okay. So we can, okay, well, we're definitely going to try to get some titles here from the, I guess, I mean, the Wang? The king? It's, oh man, like, look at this. It's just completely broken up here. I mean, we still got the red turbans roaming around. Yeah, how's Sui here? Wow. Okay. This is gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna have to take some time to basically like look around and just see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, what is there to say? Like Henan here, this guy you'd think would be pretty powerful. Hedong, just a small province. I mean, you've still got these rebel. I mean, oh, this was, I don't even know where this guy came from. This was rebel territory at one point. Wow, very interesting. I'm not sure what to think about, you know, what we're gonna do in this position. I don't even know. Can we get appointments still? Civilians, I mean, possibly. It's a good question. Very, very unsure exactly what's going to go on here. If anybody's like, you know, has done this before, definitely give me your thoughts because I'm curious what we're gonna want to do in this situation. I really hope that we can somehow get ourselves a title here. Yeah, not really sure. Oh, Nisharai died. Did we make note of that? Can't remember, but his son has turned out into relatively decent. Yeah, and I mean, we can still send our son, like, there's still, some of the mechanics are still going on, so yeah, very interesting. Things are going to be set up for some cool stuff going on now that the empire is just disintegrated here. So yeah, looking forward to continuing this story in the next episode. So until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.